Alright, I just want to show you in the middle of this as I'm doing it, because I heated this sound deadening material up and then I peeled it off with a scraper, and now I'm going to remove that residue that's left over. We're going to make it look like that. It's a little bit cleaner. Well, this side's a little bit dirty, but it just looks a lot cleaner than up here. So basically what I got is some goof off just from Lowe's. You can get it at any hardware store. There's other brands too, but basically just an adhesive remover. So we'll spray it on. Just a nice even coating. I probably used too much there, more than I needed, but all right. And then we'll take a rag, just any normal shop rag, like this one, and it just wipes it right away. Depending how particular you are, you can spray another thin coat on. I'm pretty anal about it. I want it to look as good as I can. So I'll do another run over of it. All right, and that looks a lot better. So we're starting to remove some more of this front sound deadening material, and I mentioned that there was some surface rust, it looked like. So this is where we're at, and there's some minor surface rust here on the edges. Honestly, it's nothing too concerning. I believe this car was a Southern car its whole life. I'm basically in the South, so I mean, I've only owned the car a couple months, but it looks like it's a Southern car, because if it was up north, it'd probably be a lot worse under here. So there's under the gas pedal, probably where, you know, shoes, wet shoes and stuff leaking, but it's really just surface rust. I think we're pretty solid there. I mean, I didn't hit it too aggressively, but I think we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna clean this up a little more. But otherwise it's cleaning up pretty good. So do yourselves a favor, get yourself an extinguisher and be safe. I wanted to just put a quick review out here. I've tried two different things so far. The Zep degreaser from like Home Depot, and then I've also tried this goof off tar remover, adhesive glue remover. And so far, I can definitely say the goof off Pro Strength remover, it just works light years better than the Zep degreaser. No offense to Zep, you know, it's just an honest review. I've tried, you know, leaving it on, spraying it on there, leaving it sit for a little bit, and it's just not picking up the adhesive, the tar. Here I'm using my Milwaukee Impact driver and a series of different abrasion disc and sanding disc to remove leftover adhesive, as well as some seam sealer and any, you know, small surface rust that I see. I'm just removing and trying to clean up the base of the car, the floor here, so that when we paint over it, you know, everything will look nice and clean and smooth. Got a cardboard box that I've put the rotor down into, and then whenever I'm drilling my holes, all the metal chippings and pieces that break off are collected inside the box. It just keeps everything cleaner, and then you just throw them out afterwards. So I've got my drill, let's get to work. So finished product. Now we can run both bolt patterns. If I'm being honest, this one looks a little thin right here, but I mean, I drilled the pre-holes as the template said. I am gonna ask some others' opinions, people that I know that, you know, just maybe know better than I do. And if they think that that's adequate enough room, then I'll run it. But yeah, we'll go from there. So they're one done.